but there is somewhere we are going. Amen. And what is wonderful about this is God is not a God of events, God of his people. God is mainly concerned about his people. That's why when I say he's a person, he's one of the people, so I need to raise up my eyebrows. Because he's one of the people that God has honored in this world. It's important in life that whatever you will do, you leave a mark in somebody else's life. You will not be remembered for your name, you will be remembered based on the impact. And I mean, even now we are remembering the death of Christ because of what he did. We don't remember him because he is Jesus, the Son of God. No, we remember him because of what he did for us. And what he did it to a finish. Nobody can stand up and question what he did, because what he did left results. There are some theologians that are trying to argue if really Christ died on the cross. They are arguing if really Christ died. They are doubting if he rose from the dead. They are doubting this. And I want to tell you, it is because of the kind and the type of the death that he died that makes them wonder if really he died. We come across accidents in life and you say, I doubt if these people are still alive. And what makes you and I doubt is looking at the condition of the car, and you doubt because the car is crashed. The top is touching the base. And that engine is all over the place. And doors are just disconnected, they are broken somewhere. And we doubt if the person who was driving the car can still be alive. But if you read the papers, your greatest surprise, you find that at the end of the report of the accident, in all of this, they survived. When they killed Christ, they wanted to make sure that he does not live again. And the reason why they killed him is because they did not believe he was the man he was coming to save them. They were not doubting the coming of the Messiah, but when they looked at him, they said, this cannot be the man, the son of Joseph. They were looking for a man that will come and declare war. They were angry. They wanted a person who will come and deliver them their own way. And unfortunately, when he came, he said, I did not come for peace. I've just come for peace. That's what he said. And he said, can we be this frustrated and then you come for peace when we're waiting for a man that's going to fight?
bathi singahlupheka kangaka kanti wena uzele nje uxolo apho silindele
How are you going to
uzosilwela.
deliver us
Uzawusikhulula
if
kanjani
you are not going to fight?
ukuba awuzulwa?
Because only the fighting people win the battle.
Ngabantu abalwayo kuphela abaye baziphumelele
Only
imfazwe.
people who are able to defend themselves successfully will win the battle.
Ngabantu abakwazi uzikhusela abaye baziphumelele
But
imfazwe.
instead of Christ fighting,
Endaweni yoba uYesu alwe,
he accepted to be defeated.
wamkela ukoyiswa.
Because it is in a defeat in the kingdom of God
Kuba kulapho kanye koyisweni apha
that you
ekupheleni
and I
kukaThixo
can win.
ukuze thina sibe siyaphumelela.
That's why there's a difference between politicians and church.
Lento ke kukho umahluko kwicawe nakwipolitiki.
We're not fighting.
Asilwi,
We can vote.
singavota.
We can vote for other people, but we cannot fight.
Asilwi nabanye abantu, singabavotela kodwa abanye abantu.
Now, verse number 40, the gospel according to St. Luke,
Luke chapter 14,
verse 22. Chapter 22, verse 40.
Luke chapter 22 verse 40.
Yeah.
Efikile ke kuloo ndawo wathi kubo, thandazani ningangeni ekulingweni.
There is no better stories, no great news you can give to a person who is in a crisis.
Azikho indaba ezimnandi nezilungileyo unokuzinika umuntu osengxakini.
If you see a person in a problem and facing a problem, there is nothing fancy you can tell that person.
Ayikho into ebhetere onokuyixelela umuntu osengxakini
Besides saying, pray.
ngaphandle koba uthi thandaza.
When all the formulas have failed,
Xa konke sele
and
kungaphumelelanga
every word of wisdom does not work,
na kuphina ilizwi lobulumko lingasebenzi,
remember
khumbula
to pray.
ukuthandaza.
But for you and I to pray successfully, you need to reach that place where your prayer will be relevant.
Ukuze sikwazi ukuthandaza ngokukuko funeka ufikelele kulaa ndawo yoba umthandazo wakho.
There is a way that I can adopt when I am praying in front of you.
Ikhona indlela endinothandaza ngayo xa ndithandaza phakathi kwenu.
And I look smart.
Ndize ndibonakale ndimhle.
I still keep my makeup. I still have my makeup on.
Makeup yam ibe isekhona.
And all my eyelashes are still.
Namashiya am abe esemi endaweni yawo.
And my mouth is still organized.
Nomlomo wam useme ngobume.
Then I have to pray in a special way.
Ndithandaze ke ngendlela ekhethekileyo.
But when you reach that place,
Kodwa xa ufika kulaa ndawo,
you definitely are going to lose your makeup.
ngokwenene uza kukuhlukana nokuba nguwe.
You are going to lose your dignity.
Uza kohlukana nesidima sakho.
Because not every prayer that you can pray here,
Kuba nathi wonke umthandazo nokuthandaza apha.
there is some kind of prayers that are looking for that place.
Ikhona imithandazo ekhangela laa ndawo ikhethekileyo.
You cannot successfully pray your crisis here.
Awungeze uthandazele ingxaki yakho
You
ngokuphumeleleyo apha.
need to reach that place
Ufanele uba ufikelele kulaa ndawo.
away from the rest,
Usuke kubo bonke abanye abantu.
where you can be yourself
Apho unokuhlala
and you
ube
can
nguwe.
cry as much as you want
Ukhale kangangokuba ufuna.
in the absence of your wife,
Engekho umkakho,
in the absence of your husband,
engekho nomyeni
in the
wakho,
absence of your brothers and sisters,
kungekho nabantakwenu,
in the absence of the church members,
kungekho nabazalwane
in the
bakho.
absence of everyone except yourself and God in that place.
Ukhona wena noThixo wakho kuphela.
That is genuine prayer in that place
Ngowona mthandazo unguwo ke lowo.
where God will pick up your broken pieces.
apho uthixo ayakucholachola iingceba zakho.
Your broken pieces, God can pick them up and He will put them together again.
Iingceba ozizo uthixo azithathe aziqokelele aphinde
When the
azihlanganise.
world has destroyed you completely, God will pick up the broken pieces in that place.
Xa ilizwe likudlakazile uthixo aqokelele ezo ngceba kulaa ndawo.
You don't need a backup of music.
Awudingi kukhatshwa
Because
ngumculo
all what you want to say is the bottom of your heart.
kuba konke orhalela ukukutsho kwintliziyo yakho.
That place.
Kulaa ndawo ikhethekileyo,
That place.
laa ndawo.
You will never get to the top of the mountain until you reach that place.
Awusoze uyofikelela phezulu entabeni de ufike kulaa ndawo.
And in that place you will pray and you will feel like, yes, I have prayed.
Uzawuthi xa ufika kulaa ndawo uthandaza uzive nawe ubana ndithandazile.
Yeah, kutsho kwathi Xhosa.
And you will be at peace.
I have prayed. I did not pray in long. I prayed but enough.
Andithandazanga umthandazo omde kodwa ndithandazile kwanele.
If Hannah had not reached that place,
UbuHana engazange afikelele kulaa
Hannah
ndawo.
would die without a child.
Ngewaye wabhubha uHana engenamntana.
The only reason for Hannah to carry a baby boy is finally reaching that place after years.
Ukufikelela kulaa ndawo kwamnceda uHana uba abe nomntana emva kweminyaka emininzi.
That crisis,
Laa ngxaki
of not having a baby,
ingxaki yokungabi namntana.
the crisis
Ingxaki
of having Penina laughing at her.
yokuba noPenina okunyukunyezayo.
Whenever you have got a problem in life, take it. People will laugh at you. You like it or you don't. They will laugh it.
Abantu bawusoloko bekuhleka ngamaxesha wonke usuba nengxaki.
There are people who will laugh louder the day you've got a problem. That will be a crisis.
Kukhona abantu abawuhleka isichazolo mhla waba nengxaki wena.
There are people who will be happy the day you get into trouble. Then they will be very happy because you are in trouble.
Kube khona abantu obonwaba kakhulu kuba wena usengxakini.
When you are poor, there are people who will be happy because you are poor.
Xa uhluphekile kube khona abantu abaya kube bonwabile
And
bona.
that is a crisis.
Leyo
But
yingxaki.
the crisis is not there to kill you.
Kodwa ayikho ukuba ize ikubulale.
Crisis will send you to that place.
Kodwa ikuqhubele kulaa
Never
ndawo.
relax until you get into that place.
Sukonwaba uzole de ufike kulaa
You
ndawo.
will always be satisfied when you get into that place.
Uyakonwaba wanele xa ufika
Not
kulaa ndawo.
everyone will fit into that place.
Nothi wonke umuntu uya kungena onele
That
kulaa
is
ndawo.
your space.
Indawo yakho
It's
leyo.
big enough just for you to get into that place.
Yanele wena.
I've seen a lot of women in the Bible who know that place.
Ndibabonela oomama abaninzi apha eBhayibhileni abayaziyo le nto.
The woman whose oil
Laa mama waye
was multiplied
wane-oyile.
by Elisha. She reached that place.
Laa mama wane-oyile eyaphindaphindwayo nguElisha waye
And got into
wayifikelela kulaa
contact
ndawo.
with that man.
Waze uThixo wadibana naye kulaa
And
ndawo.
oil multiplied.
I-oyile yaze yanda.
God will not bless you away from the place.
Soze uThixo akusikelele kude nalaa ndawo.
Now Christ is calling them and says, guys, let's go.
Uyababiza uYesu uthi
The
masambeni.
reason why he's calling is just reaching the climax of the crisis.
Isizathu esibangela babize kuxa kanye befikelela
This was not in the
kuwo.
plan.
Yayingekho le nto kwiplani yakhe.
This prayer was based or is still based on the feeling.
Yayisekelezwe emizweni.
He's not feeling good. He's not feeling good at all because the hour, the set time is come.
Akaziva kamnandi ngoba ixesha elibi liyeza.
Think about about if you've got your husband and you're told by the medical doctors that your husband will die at 3 a.m. now it is 2:30. What else would you say?
Khawuyicinge xa uvile ngogqirha besithi umyeni wakho uzawubhubha ngo-3
It's not going to make time. You want to have supper with your husband tonight. 3 o'clock is going. Quickly come. Will you say you don't have money to get to town? I don't have money for taxi to get to town, and you're told that your husband will die. That's a crisis. When you are in a crisis, you want to do something about the crisis.
Xa usengxakini ufuna ukwenza into ngayo.
But I want us to look at this, something that really I felt like, let's go back to the Garden of Gethsemane and look at the prayer.
Ikhona into endirhalela siyijonge phaa kulaa gadi yasegetsemane sijongela
I want us to
umthandazo.
focus on Christ right in the Garden of Gethsemane. Now, forgetting about Christ, listen to the words coming out of his mouth.
Umamele ungqale amazwi aphuma emlonyeni wakhe.
If such words can come out of your mouth when you are in a crisis, I would say you are a man or a woman of God. Sometimes when you are in a crisis, something bad must come out of your mouth.
Ngamanye amaxesha xa kukubi kuwe kuza emazwini akho okubi kuphela. Kodwa ukuba unoze uwakhuphe la mazwi athethwa nguYesu ngexesha
They say
esegetsemane.
the best time for you to know if your friend is a Christian, put the person under pressure.
Kuthiwa ukuze wazi ukuba umhlobo wakho ungumKristu khamnike ucinzelelo.
If you are a Christian, your mother must die and will see and watch you.
Ukuba ungumKristu umama wakho makasweleke ze sikubone.
I was actually there. You know what? I told them a night before. No, not a night. 3 days before the funeral. I said, guys, you're so happy now, but the boys.
Watsho umfundisi wathi ulindile.
But there is a time where things change. I don't know what's happening, but when when they come to see, then you see that I was just telling us I'm here to see. I'll watch them.
He was waiting to see.
And the best time I had in that is not the funeral. No, I was not there. But that morning I came all the way from Cape Town, and I want to say and witness that the doctor is umama beswelekele boxing azange ndibone ndiyayiphatha ikamera yini manje ngeke ngafota sendibabonise when lidlulile ixeshaelijomani this is what you did phakamani madoda niqhwaba izandla bebengcwaba only last week now praise the Lord. God, let me shake your hand. Aliko igama elimnandi igama lako aliko igama spells the condition of your heart.
Ibhenca ubume benhliziyo yakho.
We all need a crisis.
sonke siyayidinga ingxaki.
We all need to go through tough times.
Kufuneka sonke sigqithile kumaxesha
We
nzima.
all need those shocking experiences.
Sidibane nazo izothuso.
But number one, they will send us straight into the Garden of Gethsemane,
Kodwa zizawusithumela kanye kwigadi yaseGetsemane.
where the dead must get out of your heart.
Apho ububi funeke buphimele enhliziyweni yakho.
I say Jesus died right in Gethsemane, not on the cross.
Ndithi uYesu wafa eGetsemane nothi enqamlezweni.
But let's look at four things.
Masijonge izinto zibene.
Come, look at the crisis.
Ujonge ingxaki le.
Peter was a Christian, guys.
uPetros wayengumKristu.
Those who know the gospel, that James was beheaded already, and the following day it was going to be Peter. Hey. And Peter knew that.
Wayeyazile loo nto uPeter.
That day Jesus or the angels came to deliver Peter, Peter was told, you are next.
Ngexesha iingelosi zakufika zizokumkhulula wayesazi ukuba unguye olandelayo.
But Peter was fast asleep.
Kodwa wayelele ngela xesha eliyo.
Why Peter still fast asleep?
Kwakutheni wabe
I'll tell
esalele?
you now, I think because at one stage he was with Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane.
Ndicinga uba ngelinye ixesha ebekhe wakhona kunye noYesu eGetsemane.
When I'm walking with Christ,
Ukuhamba okunoYesu
I don't care what the devil will do in your life.
nokuba usathana wenzani na ebomini bakho.
Good things will come to your mind.
Kodwa izinto ezilungileyo ziyakuthi qatha engqondweni yakho.
Let's look at the content of Jesus' prayer.
Masijonge umthandazo kaYesu.
And I'm sure the disciples of Christ heard about this prayer.
Babevile abafundi bakaYesu ngalo mthandazo.
Although they fell asleep, they heard the content. Listen, bazalwane, Jesus was not that far that the disciples could not hear when he was praying.
Nangona babelele nje kodwa uYesu wayengekho kude kubo for uba bangeva xa ethandaza.
Verse 42.
Verse 42. Bawo ukuba uyavuma.
Hold it there. Look the way the man is in a crisis.
Masijonge indlela le yole ndoda isengxakini.
But look at how he begins the prayer.
Siqaphele nendlela awuqala ngayo umthandazo wakhe.
It's a prayer that is not from anger.
Ayingomthandazo lo usuka kwenhliziyo
Yes, I
ecaphukileyo.
am in a crisis.
Ewe ndisengxakini,
And I'm about to be killed.
ndiza kubulawa,
But still, you are my father.
kodwa usenguye ubawo wam.
We get too much in a prayer that we don't recognize and realize and acknowledge God as our Father most of the time when we are under pressure.
Asiye simqaphele simqaphele uThixo as utata wethu xa sisengxakini, siye sivele singqale emthandazweni.
Jesus and the disciples, they can hear
Abafundi bakaYesu babesiva
because Christ is praying not far away.
ngoba uYesu akathandazi kude kubo.
He does not want to leave contact with them.
Akafuni kohlukana nabo.
Normally he stands up
Uyaphakama
and
ngamanye
sometimes he
amaxesha.
opens the eyes and look up to heaven.
Ngamanye amaxesha uvula amehlo wakhe
But
ajonge
this
phezulu
time around
ezulwini.
he kneels down
Kodwa ngeli thuba uvele waguqa
because he
phansi
is in the place
ngoba usendaweni
that calls for this posture.
efuna ume ngolo hlobo
And the first
uguqe.
word coming out of his mouth is Father.
Aze amazwi okuqala aphumayo emlonyeni wakhe athi bawo.
Pressure does not allow him to be that loud. Pressure is all over the shoulders and the mind is confused, but still confused as he was.
Uxinezelelo lukhona lunjalo kodwa uthi unguye
Oh,
ubawo.
my Father.
Unguye ubawo wam.
It's the relationship that will keep you going through crisis.
Yilo relationship le iza ukwenza
It
into
is
ba
that
uqhubekeke
father relationship that will keep you going in your lack.
Yiyo le iza ukuqhubekeka, iza ukunika amandla ukuqhubekeka uswele kunjalo.
I don't care. I feel the pain.
noba kwenzeka ntoni na mhlawumbi uva
And
intlungu,
sometimes I cry.
ngamanye amaxesha uyalila,
Sometimes I feel like giving up.
ngamanye amaxesha kungathi
But I
unganikezela.
don't want to lose my relationship with you, Father.
Kodwa andifuni kohlukana noqhagamshelwano lwam mna nawe
I
bawo.
don't feel good about this.
Andiziva kamnandi ngale nto,
I'm not happy about this.
andonwabanga ngale
But
meko.
one thing I want to say to you, you are my Father.
Kodwa endifuna ukukutsho, ndifuna ukuthi nguye ubawo wam.
They will all die and perish.
Bangafa batshabalale
But
bonke,
those who are walking in this world,
kodwa abo bahambayo kulo
and God
mhlaba,
is their Father,
abe ubawo
they
enguthixo
will
wabo,
live forever.
baya kuphila unaphakade.
Blessed are those who have God as their Father.
Sikelelekile lowo unothixo enjengomzali wakhe.
Beautiful are people.
Bahle abo bantu,
Great are people
banobunganga abo bantu.
who, irrespective of how they feel,
Bona noba umntu uziva kanjani,
irrespective of the attacks,
nokuba uhlaselo lwakhe
they will
lungakanani na,
still choose God as their Father.
kodwa bakhethe besakhetha uthixo
I
njengomzali
don't know
wabo.
if you have ever been in a crisis and you don't know what you know.
Mhlawumbi awuzange ube sengxakini uthi usazi uvele ungazi.
You forget the verses you preached.
Ulibale nevesi ezukhe
And you
wazishumayela.
think of the option here is that I must die. I have been there.
Ucinge into indlela onophuma ngayo apha kukuba
You
ufe kuphela.
think suicide is an option.
Ucinge ukuthatha umphefumlo wakho yeyona ndlela yophumela.
Bazalwane, there's nothing that will pay you back.
Akukho nto inokukubuyisela
There's
umva.
nothing that can keep you going in life
Kungekho nto inokukwenza uba uqhubekeke
more than connecting with God as your Father.
ngaphezu kokuhlala unoqhagamshelwano nothixo.
iGetsemane ndiyayithanda because it did not take away the relationship.
I like iGetsemane kuba ayikhange imsuse uqhagamshelwano. Bawo,
Father,
bawo,
I know you're going through a tough time, but is God your Father?
ndiyakwazi uhlelwa bubunzima, kodwa ingaba uthixo ungumzali wakho na?
you don't have money.
Awunamali,
You are sick.
uyagula,
You have been praying for a long time and God has not answered your prayer.
kudala uthandaza kodwa uthixo akakawuphenduli umthandazo wakho.
You have spent a lot of money,
Uchithe imali eninzi,
but my question is,
kodwa umbuzo ngulo,
do you still feel that God is your Father?
usamvana uthixo njengobawo wakho?
The first thing is your relationship.
Into yokuqala luqhagamshelwano.
Jesus died to establish a standing relationship.
Wafa uYesu ukuze kuhlale kukhona olwaqhagamshelwano.
As an eternal relationship that even sin and death cannot take that relationship away. Even hunger and poverty can never take you away from a relationship with God. Never.
Uqhagamshelwano olunamandla kungekho nanye into enoze ukwahlule uthixo.
No.
Akho nanye into enokohlula.
The second thing is the condition of the prayer.
Eyesibini into yimoya lamthandazo.
Look at the condition. It says, if you are willing.
Jonga imoya lamthandazo ithi ukuba wena uyafuna.
The reason why I am here, I don't want you to force anything, to force you to do anything.
Andifuni kukunyanzela mntu enze nto.
I am in a crisis.
Ewe ndisengxakini.
My spirit is so down.
Umoya wam uphantsi.
But God, if you are willing,
Kodwa bawo ukuba uyavuma,
it must be you who decides.
mayibe nguwe ogqibayo.
I know you can do anything. You are God.
Ndiyayazi ubunguthixo akukho nanye
There
into
are
ongenawuyenza.
people who are walking with God in this world because God is blessing them.
Kukhona abantu abahamba nothixo kuba uthixo
They
basikelele.
say, if God can stop blessing you, will you say He is not God?
Ukuba uthixo angavela yeke ukukusikelela ungathini, ungathi ayinguye uthixo.
I believe Paul got it right.
Ndicinga uPawulos wayifumana kakuhle
He
le.
says at some stage I was crushed.
Wathi kukhona ixesha apho
And he says,
endandityukumezekile.
but I'm not destroyed.
wathi kodwa andikho destroyed.
There is somewhere where they beat him and they left him thinking that he's dead.
Kukhona apho bambetha bamshiya becinga fanuba bambulele.
And then when he woke up in the morning, he started preaching right there in the place where they beat him unto death.
Wathi xa evuka kusasa ephakama waphakama washumayela kanye kulaa ndawo
If
babebethe.
Paul was not beaten for the gospel, he would not have preached the gospel the way he preached it.
Ukuba uPawulos wayengabethelwanga igospile ngengakhange wabe ulishumayele.
He was not involved in the preaching because he was driving a Porsche car. No, he was involved because it was not his will to do it. He was fulfilling the will of the Father.
Wayephumelelisa intando kaThixo kayengekho kuthanda kwakhe.
If you are willing,
Ukuba uyavuma,
I'm not forcing you into the thing, but if you are willing,
andikunyanzeli kodwa ukuba uyavuma.
sometimes, Ntwase, abazalwane bakhe babe realistic that you pray exactly what you would pray in your secret place in the presence of other people. I'm telling you, people, we can run away.
Hayi singabaleka uba inovela lomithandazo.
The best time for you to pray. Do you know that we are praying a lot in our church, ne?
Elona xesha lilungileyo lokuthandaza.
I'm not sure we are praying enough, but we're praying a lot, that's what I said.
Sithandaza kakhulu, andazi noba sithandaza ngokwaneleyo na.
But one thing I know, you're not praying exactly what you will pray in your closet.
Kodwa ndiqinisekile awuthandazi le nto obuzayithandaza xa ubuwedwa.
Another thing is, I know you've got people you say are your prayer partners.
Ukhona nabantu othi ngabantu othandaza kunye nabo.
You've got your Peter, you've got a John, your James, the people, they know you, but you cannot pray the way you will pray when you are alone.
Unabantu othandaza nabo abakwaziyo kodwa awuthandazi ngendlela othandaza ngayo xa
Because the
uwedwa.
condition determines how you will pray.
Ngoba imeko le itsho uba uyakuthandaza
There are
kanjani
people
na.
who say, "Yabona Thixo, kulena again, you'll understand me."
Ukho-
Ayikho ke le yini.
Kukho abantu abathi Thixo uyawundiqonda.
But here Christ is saying to us,
Uthi uYesu apha kuthi,
in your crisis,
apha ebunzimeni bakho,
Christ is not praying in such a way that they don't hear.
akathandazi uYesu ngendlela apho abanongava
He
ngayo.
prays that they hear.
Uthandazela ukuba beve.
He starts by saying, Father.
Uqala ngokuthi bawo.
Christ is not praying his prayer, he's praying their prayer, he's praying our prayer.
Akathandazi umthandazo wakhe uYesu kodwa uthandaza umthandazo
He
wethu.
says, I want you to learn after me. Whenever you pray, whenever you are in a crisis, learn to acknowledge God as a Father. And number two, ask for the will of the Father.
Apha usifundisa indlela yokuthandaza uba sithandaze njengaye uYesu. Uthi okokuqala acknowledge uThixo, okwesibini mvume uThixo ukuba unguThixo.
Third thing in that prayer is petition. He says, what is exactly what is it? What is it that you want from God?
Yintoni le uyifunayo pha kuThixo?
He says, take this cup from me.
Uthi mayidlule le ndebe kum.
God, Christ is saying, be honest.
Uthi nyaniseka uYesu.
Don't be false.
Sunyanzeleka.
Don't lie to God.
Ungamxokisi uThixo.
You are my Father.
Ungubawo wam.
Please, this is the problem that I have.
Yingxaki endinayo le ndiyacela.
But please, don't please me.
Kodwa unganelisi mna.
If it is your will,
Ukuba uyavuma.
I would love that you take this cup away from me.
Ndingathanda ukuba idlule le ndebe kum.
I would love that you relieve me, you set me free.
Ndingakuthandela ukuba undikhulule.
He is about to drop it.
Uxa ezawuyeka kanye.
He is closer, crossing the line.
Kukufutshane apho ewele umda.
Jesus is about to lose hope.
Kulapho kanye aza kunikezela ngethemba lakhe.
But he says,
Kodwa uthi
let it be according to your will.
makube kukukuthanda kwakho.
Take away this cup.
Mayidlule le ndebe kum.
If you don't want, don't take it away.
Ukuba awufuni sukuyithatha
But
indebe.
personally, I would be happy if you can take it away.
Kodwa mna ndingavuya ukuba unokuyidlulisa
Because I don't feel good.
ngoba andiva kamnandi.
The point of giving up.
Ufuna ukunikezela.
Who has ever been in a problem and you feel like I am right at the peak of it?
Kuba okhe wasengxakini aqonda into yobana kugqityiwe.
They have never been through tough times. If you have ever been through a tough time, you felt like, I think now I'm about to give up. Just wave your hand.
Uba ukhe waxinezeleleka wafikelela kwendawo ethi ndifuna unikezela.
You feel like I cannot take it anymore.
Ucinga uba akwanele nokuba.
This time is either I die in this place.
Kunowuse ndifele kule
I don't
ndawo.
see a reason why I am still alive.
Mhlawumbi
If you have
uthi
ever been there,
andisiboni
lift up your hand.
isizathu esibangela uba.
The reason why you did not die is your prayer in the Garden of Gethsemane. When Jesus prayed your prayer,
Isizathu esibangele uba ungafi kuxa wawusegadini yasegetsemane apho uYesu wathandaza umthandazo wakho.
that's your prayer.
Umthandazo wethu lo.
Verse number 4, he says, yet not my will but yours be done. I call that submission. That's the point where I say Jesus died there. When you don't want to see your will coming to pass, you want God's will to come to pass.
Xa ufuna intando kaThixo ibe yiyo ephumelelayo ingabi yiyo eyakho intando.
You know the song that is so popular those days in Mnandi, the point of your death, the point of your Christian life, the point of your transformation is when you hand over your will to God.
Inguquko yakho ikwela xesha unikezela konke okokwakho kuThixo.
There are people who are walking around the nation, they say they are having this and that because they've got faith in God.
Kukhona abantu bahamba besithi bona banezinto beqhayisa ngezinto abanazo ngoba besithi bamkholelwe
There
kuThixo.
is some truth in that thing because they've got it because they've got faith in God, but God has not given them because of their faith.
Bukhona ubunyani kulonto leyo kuba banazo izinto bazinikiwe nguThixo kodwa akabanikanga ngenxa yokholo lwabo.
God has given them these things because He loves them.
Ubanike uThixo ngoba ebathanda.
I am here. I don't have all what I would love to have, but still I love God.
Ndikhona apha andinako konke endikufunayo nendikudingayo kodwa ndiyamthanda uThixo.
I don't have everything. Even the things that I used to have, I no longer have them.
Nezinto ebendikade ndinazo andisenazo.
Even if they cannot be brought back, still I will love God.
Nokuba zingaze zingabuyiswa ndakuhlala ndimthanda
Because
uThixo.
I don't have anything else to love.
Ngoba nayo enye into endinothi ndiyithande.
And when God sees it fit
And uThixo ubonile
to
kulungile.
bring back those things, it must be up to Him.
Ukuba uThixo ubona kulungile uba makazibuyise
In
makube
His
kukuthanda
own
kwakhe
time.
ngexesha lakhe.
I must be in that place and yield my will to God and submit completely. Not my will, but your will be done.
Mandibe kuyo laa ndawo ifika inikezele intando yam kuThixo ndithi kungabi ngokukuthanda kwam Thixo kodwa ibe intando yakho.
Now, before we pray, it's bad. Sometimes, you know what? We panic.
Ngamanye amaxesha siye singxame.
And I understand the panic.
Ndiyakuqonda ke ukungxama kwethu.
We panic because we've been waiting for too long.
Siye singxame kuba kudala silindile.
But let me tell you something. You have not waited for too long. You have waited long enough.
mandikuxelele le nto asilindanga ixesha elide kodwa silinde
The
ngokwaneleyo.
problem is that counting of years.
Mba singayibali iminyaka le yiyo le iyingxaki.
You don't know what God is up to.
Asiyazi uThixo ucebe ntoni.
Submit your will. If you want to see God working in your life, submit your whole life.
Ukuba ufuna umbona uThixo sebenza empilweni yakho, nikela kuye ngempilo yakho yonke.
Asikafika kumazwe asixhanxandeni. Sisesegadini.
Sisesegadini yaseGetsemane.
Mhlawumbe laba, my brothers will come up and take us to the cross. We still write the transformation. The point of transformation is the Garden of Gethsemane.
Mhlawumbe siza kuya siyofika emnqamlezweni kodwa siyaqala apha
I'm the only one
eGetsemane.
who believes Christ died when his will, when he submitted his will, is exactly when